infected with coronavirus.
China's coronavirus outbreak.
Coronavirus outbreak.
COVID-19 was confirmed.
Deadly coronavirus.
Hey there, viewers! With the current coronavirus outbreak and its subsequent quarantine, our worlds have undoubtedly been flipped upside down. People are asking all sorts of questions they've never considered. How long will this last? Has the world changed for better or worse? Can this happen again? Perhaps on a larger scale? In order to generate answers, it's important for us to explore exactly what a virus is and how they spread. Is it easy for them to jump from human to human? Are animals to blame? Can viruses originate through genetic mutation? Let's talk about it. What exactly is a virus? A virus is an infectious agent that replicates inside the cells of a living organism. While an epidemic speaks to an infection concentrated within one community, a pandemic spreads across a large region. A pandemic is what we're currently going through with COVID-19. Over 2.5 million cases have been reported around the globe at the time of this recording. Examples of other pandemic outbreaks over the last 100 years or so have been the Spanish flu from 1918 to 1920, SARS from 2002 to 2004, and N1H1 from 2009 to 2010, also known as swine flu. Do you find this video interesting so far? Well, strap in because we've got more on the way. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit that like button and ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all our great Bestie videos. So, where do new viruses come from? There are numerous discussions occurring as to the true origins of the coronavirus. You probably haven't been able to scroll down your social media feed without seeing a wild new conspiracy theory. I'm going to steer clear of those as best I can. There have been several theories pertaining to COVID-19 being a bioweapon created by a Wuhan laboratory, but a much more plausible theory suggests that COVID is not a bioweapon, but a virus that has simply escaped from a lab. This has occurred in the past. Speaking of history, it's important to realize that this is not the first time coronavirus has appeared. The sickness is actually made from a group of viruses with various effects. These include Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, also known as MERS, and Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome, also known as SARS. Scientists have been identifying forms of coronavirus since the 1960s. If you're interested in learning specific details about coronavirus, check out our video on what the coronavirus is and how you can stop yourself from getting it. You may be wondering how different viruses jump from species to species. How does something that infects an animal begin infecting humans? For example, bird flu can jump from birds to humans. But believe it or not, it's actually fairly rare for viruses to transfer between species. A virus must first be able to replicate itself within a new host. When attacking a cell, the virus binds to molecules on the cell's surface. Once it finally attaches itself to a host, the virus needs to be able to replicate more in order to affect others. This process is unlikely, making transmission from human to human difficult. We'll return to bird flu for a moment. While contact between birds and humans can transmit the virus, there is limited transmission from human to human. When viruses spread, the human immune system can protect us from catching it. However, if it's a novel virus, our immune systems will be unable to combat it, as it's not encountered this type before. COVID-19, for example, is a novel coronavirus, which is why it's taking so long for scientists to come up with a vaccine. For a novel virus to occur, segments from two or more separate viruses need to infect the same cell. From there, they mix together to create a novel virus species. Coronavirus is made from a large family of viruses causing illness anywhere from the common cold, fever, to respiratory infection. When nobody is immune, it spreads very easily. It's also possible for a new virus to emerge through genetic mutation. Instead of DNA, the virus stores its information in the ribonucleic acid, also known as the RNA model. In the case of COVID-19, research has shown that a form of coronavirus has circulated for the past 40 years. A virus closely related to this strand has been found in bats, which seems to have jumped to humans. This is reportedly due to Chinese wet markets that sell wild animals, specifically a market in the city of Wuhan. Because of this novel virus, our immune system is not prepared for it, making it easier for COVID-19 to spread so quickly. Have you been curious as to the origins of new viruses? Did you learn something new? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait! What kind of Bestie are we if we don't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video, and enjoy.